As we read through 2 Corinthians, we might get a bit dismayed at first due to Paul speaking so much on the topic of suffering. But if we spend some time here, we find this letter is really about comfort and consolation and even joy. In the first chapter, Paul reminds us of the futility of trusting in the flesh compared with God's unchanging grace and faithfulness. The second chapter starts out with a simple yet profound insight. He says he determined he would not come again in sorrow, basically because dwelling on it causes the sorrow of others, and then there's nobody to make him glad. And it's his own fault. So yeah, let's spread some joy, right? I really love this mentality that he sheds light on in chapter 3 about being an epistle of Christ. So we are a letter that Jesus is sending to somebody else through us. We are the letter written not with ink, but by the Spirit of the living God on the tablet of your heart. That, by the way, is where we're supposed to keep his word. This is what Prepare the Bride is all about. Growing in the knowledge of God through his word for the purpose of spreading the joy and comfort of being known by him and building our faith in preparation and patience for the day of Christ. I'm excited and I want to share that. As we continue through chapters 3 and 4, Paul encourages us to look into the glorious ministry of the Spirit and also the futility of all we're leaving behind. There's literally no value in any of it. As we see here, he's comparing it to light and darkness. For it is God who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, who has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. And in chapter 6, he says what communion has light with darkness. In chapter 9, he kind of puts it all together and gives us a purpose for all of it, and saying, all grace and sufficiency and abundance. And for what? For every good work. So to what end? That they glorify God for your obedience to the gospel of Christ and sharing with them.
And come and see the fruitful tree. The church of Christ is growing.